Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for visiting. My name is Lindsay Pygott, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take an old desk, or really any piece of older furniture, and turn it into this. So I bought this desk off of Facebook Marketplace for $20 and didn't really realize how bad of shape it was actually in. The corners around the bottom were really worn and the top edges underneath were peeling pretty bad, but for $20 I can't really complain, and in all honesty those are an easy fix. The first step in almost any process of refurbishing furniture is going to be removing the old finish. You can do this by either sanding or stripping your piece. I decided to sand because it's quicker and just not as messy. If you decide to use paint stripper, make sure your surface is completely dry and clear of the product before you move on to painting or staining. If you don't, it's just not going to turn out the way you were expecting it to, and you may have to start over. I'm using our DeWalt orbital sander here with 80 grit paper, and it got the surface where I needed it to be to begin painting. Alright, finally onto the fun part, painting. For this piece, I chose to do a Barnwood Faux stain on the top. For this stain, okay, y'all can't see me, but I did air quotes around that. You're going to need a sample size of Valspar's Coastal Villa as your base. I poured mine into this disposable bowl just because my brush wouldn't fit in the paint container and I didn't really want to make a mess. And I promise y'all, you only need a sample size of this paint. A little goes a long way. Once your base is on and dry, you're ready to make the second part of your faux stain, the glaze. For this, you'll need 1 part water, 2 parts Valspar clear mixing glaze, and 2 parts paint. The paint color here is Shermin-Williams Dyke brown. I accidentally made way too much, so just know it isn't going to take a lot to cover your surface. For this step, you're going to want to very lightly dip the end of your brush into your paint and brush it on in long continuous brush strokes that would follow the wood grain. This is the key to duplicating that stained wood look. If you feel like you got too much paint on your brush, just have a paper towel handy and you can wipe it on that. So while the first layer of glaze was drying, I went ahead and painted the desk black. I didn't figure that was super interesting, so I didn't record it. Okay, y'all enjoy that sweet little guest appearance by Goose there. So for this step, you are going to go in with the same glaze that you've already used and you're just darkening it up a little bit. Use those same long brush strokes. I had to move into the garage. I started thinking it was going to rain, and I really did not want that to happen to this desk. So this is what it looked like after 2 layers of the Van Dyke brown glaze. The handles on the desk before were honestly really pretty, they just needed a little TLC, so I got a can of metallic gold spray paint and sprayed them all. And this is what they looked like before. And this is them now. Be sure to drop a comment below if you like them better, before, or after. We really appreciate y'all's feedback. I decided that the desktop didn't have as much dimension as I wanted it to have, so I took a can of Krylon's Chalky Finish Antiquing Wax and got a paper towel and just smudged that on in a few places that I felt were too light. If you've never worked with this before, a little bit goes a long way with this product, and it's fairly easy to work with. You just have to get the hang of it. This is what it looked like after I added the antiquing wax. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that you should wait at least 24 hours before applying your top coat, because you do run the risk of it peeling up your paint if you don't. Here I'm using Minwax 1 coat polyurethane, and I'm applying it evenly over the whole surface. Here's the desk completely finished. The total cost of this project was $54. This was my first time doing a faux wood stain, and I absolutely love it. If y'all have any tips or tricks, please feel free to drop them below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that follow button. See y'all next time.